This should be a great one. We're talking about two terrific athletes. Alonzo does most of his damage in the painted area. Mourning will take you up high, and because of his great quickness, we're talking about two fierce competitors here tonight. I just hope that they both stay out of foul trouble.
Shaquille O'Neal, who turned 21 years of age in March, and the tip goes off to Larry Johnson. Out to Alonzo Mourning. He's going to take O'Neal inside. Lost control. Tipped outside. Johnny Newman from the corner. That is a two.
Out. This is a very good shooting team, Orlando. And they not only are they right at the top of the league in shooting, they're also right there in three-point shooting. Hit them with a high percentage.
Larry Johnson, who's been just so steady for this team. Mourning from outside. That's one thing he can do, is face the basket and shoot the ball. The ability to transition. Shaquille inside, backs in against Alonzo. It's going to be quiet, head-to-head matchup as this game wears on.
Yeah, but this is the time of the year you just suck it up and play. There are a lot of guys in the league playing with paint.
Boy, he does well, too. He uses the glass on that one, does Shaquille O'Neal.
Now, you know that, but not by design, but by accident.
You got to call those, right? But Shaquille has been working on that turnaround jumper, trying to add to his offensive repertoire.
What I love right there was he forced him to go left, and he got the turnover because the ball hit off the foot. Now, just watch this. This is what I like now. He's progressively increasing the amount of shots that he uses now with his back to the basket.
Here's Kendall Gill, and he needs to really have a good final part of the season for this team to make the playoffs. Mourning, Shaquille with a rebound. Hornets by 2, 10-8 as we're just underway in the first quarter. Shaquille on the alley-oop. Beautiful communication that time between he and Scott Skiles, and some leg problems. Able to convert it. They go to the other end, and no one got back on that one.
We said at the top, there'll be many points scored here this evening.
Live action, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Johnny Newman, hustle play, gets it off to Muggsy Bogues.
Here they are again, 4-on-2.
Alonzo, and Tolbert fouls him.
See, that's false hustle, see? Anytime that you're coaching in a game like tonight, you know that this ball club wants to get out and they're the third highest scoring team in the league. All 5 guys can answer. So anytime that there's a turnover, your 2 guards and your small forward must get back. And in the early going this evening, you can see that Scott has been nowhere in your picture from a defensive standpoint in transition defense. They switched, and you can see O'Neal isn't going to come out. You're going to get a wide open shot.
Oh, he is so tough. He had 13 dunks in the win over Philadelphia last night. He is 4 of 4 now shooting in this ball game. Alonzo tries to duck inside, and he is fouled.
The only reason why that shot was blocked right there is because he staggered coming across. Now just watch how he comes out here now on the spin. See, that's what you like about him, because as O'Neal spins with that thunder, you're talking, 290 pounds, and you're talking quickness and brute strength. He's not afraid to take the body contact at any one of 3 positions.
Hornets by 1, 19-18, 4:40 to go in the first quarter, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Good call. He definitely did not have an alleyway that time. Very unselfish.
Into Shaquille. Away. Mourning had the good defensive position. Tolbert tries to come up with the offensive board. Here comes Muggsy. Muggsy Bogues, over 600 assists this year, and Mourning powers over Nick Anderson. No foul, and the basket.
Well, in this league, you don't get the foul. If you're going to take the charge, you must be out at the dotted line. To the foul line and beat you. Now, once again, watch Mourning come right in here now. Right now, the rule, see, he's telling Anderson right now that, hey, this is not high school and college.
Outside a moment ago, Anderson jumps out, extends the defense. Mourning will face the basket very well, trying to take his former rookie counterpart inside. A lot of bodies flying around. Shaquille comes down with a rebound. We come back. Wingate, who's good defensively, jumps out on Anderson. Shaquille off the glass nicely.
Now he called that. Wait a second, nicely. That wasn't even a shot. That was a throw, and it almost shattered the backboard. And you're going nicely.
I was impressed. I was impressed. This is a throw. That was a throw there by
Mourning. That was a throw.
14-8. Boy, Shaquille with that one big arm in the air, backing off. That was partially blocked, and a foul on Mourning. That'll be his second.
I mean, the Celtics have played the Knicks really well this year. Look at, here's our guy, Royal.
Royal flashing across for the rebound. Shaquille keeps it alive.
Look out, one-handed.
Yeah, Mourning almost fouled him again. He had to back off. He already has 2 in the ball game.
And they tell him, look, if you're going to score, you must be the garbage man. And that's exactly what he does. Look out.
Alley-oop. Tolbert to Shaquille O'Neal. And Shaquille now with 2 of those.
I'd like to show you hustle on the offensive board by Orlando, a team that only averages 12 a game. Here he is right here, the garbage man. Royal up and then into picture, one-handed move by the big fella who is really playing big this evening. And see the execution.
And to Shaquille again. Mourning trying to stop him, and it's just in your face. In your face. Whoa.
Now that is power. We're going to show you the replay. Just watch this power right up over the top. No respect for Mourning, because Muggsy Bogues close to the ground can really get out on this deal.
Nice pass to Boyd. Field to the cutting Anthony Boyd. Orlando.
Plenty of time here. You have 8 seconds. It's the guard's job to tell everybody.
And he had too much time to take that kind of a shot.
Tenacity at the defensive end. It must pick up.
Keel trying to back in on Mourning, trying to maybe draw that 3rd foul. Doesn't get it.
He's shooting a very high percentage, 35%.
Muggsy tries to through. Nice offensive board by Gill. He thought he was fouled. 58-47. How much bigger he is than all the opposing guys. And here he is. 17.7 rebounds in the first half. A little jump shot over Mourning, who was trailing the Timberwolves. This could be a big swing as far as the playoffs are concerned if they could win this ball game. And Indiana would lose. Mourning is fouled there. Back trying to get those wheels ready to go again. Into Mourning. Double team on him. He tries to get it up there anyway. Follows his own shot, working hard, and he will work hard as he's fouled with a great second effort inside.
Got rid of the ball quickly.
Johnson tries to go up. O'Neal and Tolbert got a piece of it. Rejected out of bounds now with 21 seconds. I'm going to say you said that.
And I'll tell you, if he puts his arm down here and splits his table, you're in trouble.
So Mourning now, relentlessly now, taking it to the hole.
The trap has been successful.
5, Shaquille over Mourning, and the crowd now sensing that their Hornets are going to make their move. Muggsy pulls up. Mourning over the back. Follows again and again. Finally, Bowie comes away with it. Saves it instead to Johnny Newman. Boy, it's helter-skelter right now. Into Mourning. Shaquille is there. Nice jump hook.
Just watch what happens here. He makes his move. Now watch O'Neal bump him out. See, he bumps him out rather than challenge the shot.
They extend the defense. Johnson way out there. They have really come out down on the floor defensively with Shaquille and go to the guy who's unstoppable from that distance.
Break, make things happen.
Newman from the corner. Doesn't get it. Mourning is there, and O'Neal got his 3rd foul and got his money's worth on that one.
100 pounds in the chest. You would like to be rewarded.
He'd be in the nickel bleachers, right? Shaquille, nice body movement, and he hits the floor as he comes running up. Into Shaquille. Backing down. Look at that collision. Boy, they had quite a collision, and that's a charging foul on Shaquille.
All right, now you see how important that last foul was at the other end? You see, you gave up a silly one because you didn't have to. But right here, you're going to see, he jumps right into his chest. There it is right there. And then he takes it from there. But the whistle had already blown.
Wow, I'm not surprised they called that one because you could see Mourning just fly backwards. So Shaquille will sit down with 4. 85-79, the Magic with the lead. 9.5 minutes to go. Baseline, Shaquille follows his own shot. Good second effort, doesn't get it there, and we're going to have a foul. 11-point lead now by the Magic. Alonzo a little frustrated right now. Their 12th game on the road this season. Shaquille backing in. Mourning was there, stopped him, made no difference. And Shaquille with a nice touch on that one.
Possession down the floor.
Boy, Shaquille wants the ball. He was working hard to get open. Watch this.
Nice
step. Follows his own shot. He's like a man playing with boys in there right now. There's nobody that can even get in his way. Nick Anderson has been in foul difficulty. Mourning tries to reach around Shaquille.
Nice pass.
Son.
His high school team was the #1 team in the country.
Simeon, right?
That's right. Simeon out of Chicago, 27-1.
There's O'Neal changing that shot of Mourning. Into Shaquille again, playing with those 5 fouls. Backing in on Mourning. Boy, no watch on that, but he got it.
That was a line drive.
14-point lead now for the Magic with 5 to go. Into Shaquille.
Great pass.
Mourning had 30 points in that ball game. But tonight he's run into this big guy from LSU. That time he had people draped all over him, and they called a late foul, but it was there.
It was
Mourning
there.
got him.
Oh, he definitely gets him on the arm. It's a late call, but a good call.
So Mourning, they're saying that was his 6th foul. I'm sorry, I thought we said it was his 5th. It's his 6th. He fouls out with 21 points. So Shaquille O'Neal with a powerful performance in this ball game, and he is our Budweiser player of the game. He had 29 points in this ball game. 10 rebounds and 3 blocks, 12 of 21 shooting.
We'd like to show you some replays of the big fella really working tonight. See, Alonzo's trying to push him out, but that's like trying to push a building. What you really like this evening is Orlando doing an excellent job making the extra pass down below the foul line in the painted area. Now posting up down inside, you can see Mourning is having difficulty moving the big fella out of there. Then he neutralizes him as he steps back in and tries to cave in Alonzo's chest. And we're going to have him defend himself here right now on that move.
109-96 Orlando. And Shaquille, we were just talking about how tough it's been for you guys to win here. You finally got that behind you.
We came in here. We knew it was a no-lose situation. We just had to come in here, play hard, try to get a win. We did that. We played together, and we're walking out of here with a pretty big win.
How about coming into a game when you're playing against a shot blocker like Alonzo Mourning, and everyone is blowing a lot of smoke? This is the big test of the 2 rookies. How do you prepare yourself for tonight's game?
Well, I just come in, with the same attitude for every game. Just come out, play hard, and whatever happens, happens. Mourning is going to be a star one day, but anytime you're playing against a shot blocker, you got to take it to him. You either got to dunk or you either got to shoot a little fadeaway. And, in the first half, I dunked a few times, and in the second half, I went to my fadeaway. And, luckily, they were falling.
Well, we waited a long time to get the 2 of you guys on TNT. There was always something that came up. What do you learn from this, both individually, Shaquille, and as a team in this game tonight?
Well, if we come out and play hard, play intelligent, and play together, we could beat any team anywhere. And, tonight we did that, and we're walking out here with a pretty big win.
Now, in the next couple of games, Shaq, let's face it, this is the big test for you guys. Have you had any meetings or any sayings or anyone step forward and say, listen, this is a critical 3-game trip for us?
We meet all the time, but, talking isn't anything.
You learned that.
Yeah, we just have to go out there and do it. And, we got Minnesota, Milwaukee. We got to try to win at their place. And if we get those 2 wins, I think, we'll be all right.
All right, 9 games left to go in the regular season. Shaquille, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, big fella. Great ball game tonight.
So the Magic with a victory here tonight.